Flo Milli just had her baby. Congratulations, bad bitches. Child, George Santos is going to prison. We kind of already saw that happening. Slim Thug is willing to be patient for Megan Thee Stallion after she rejects his advances. All today on the Carmine Davis Show. What's up, everybody? This is Carmine Davis, and you are listening and tuned in to the Carmine Davis Show. What's tea? What's tea? As usual, I don't have all the time in the world to get into my humdrum week. I was sick, bitch. I was tired. I was sick and tired, but a bitch pushed through like a bitch always do. Okay, so let's get into these hot topics, okay? Before we get into those hot topics, make sure you guys subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. I don't do it for my health. Hit that bell button. Follow us on all the Audible podcasts. We're everywhere. Make sure you guys follow us on all of our socials. Instagram.com/Carmine Davis, Instagram.com/Carmine Davis Show, Facebook.com/Carmine Davis, TikTok.com/Carmine Davis. And let's get into it, okay? From LoveYouScott.com, Slim Thug willing to be patient with Megan Thee Stallion after she rejects his advances. Megan Thee Stallion recently clarified that she does not reciprocate Slim Thug's feelings for her, and the 44-year-old rapper took the rejection somewhat well. The Houston rap vet is keeping things light and optimistic, poking fun at the situation in a recent Instagram video captured by Billboard. "I can't do Megan Thee Stallion, gotta do Megan the auntie 10 years later," he joked, brushing off the rejection with a smile. Though Megan laughed off his claims of a crush, Slim still saw her nod as a win. "She gave me a shout out and my name on the Coachella stage," he said. "And then she called me babe. Come on now, that's a lot. That was a good shout out. Play my songs, everything. Streams up on Thugs from around the world. We good. I'm gonna be patient, man. Gotta come home. Slim ain't going nowhere." The buzz began after Megan hyped the crowd with his records, Thugs from Around the Way and Still Tippin', during her first Coachella set. Slim Thug took it as a green light and told fans online, "If that ain't a I want you daddy call, I don't know what it is. I know she got a crush on me by this point. She danced to 2 of my songs." But Megan put the theory to rest during weekend 2. "And no, Slim Thug, this don't mean I want you," she said with a laugh. "I just like your music." Megan's set was one of the festival's biggest moments, featuring appearances from Queen Latifah, Victoria Monet, and Ciara, which we talked about in the last episode of the Carmine Davis Show. She commanded the stage, but made it clear the only thing romantic going on was her love for Houston's music. Slim Thug, meanwhile, is staying hopeful and staying in the mix. That's cute. One, I love how secure Thug is. Most niggas are scared of Megan. You know, and Thug gets it. You know, it's always a real nigga who understands a bad bitch. People don't understand that enough. Like, bad bitches be wondering why this weak ass nigga, this punk ass nigga, like this like broke ass nigga don't like you or won't step up for you. Only a secure ass nigga, a real ass nigga could ever even step to a bad bitch, let alone shoot his shot at one publicly like that. So I think that, child, you might need to call Slim Thug. You know, I know you hot right now. You doing your thing, Megan, but, you know, that's a sign. Something going on. He got the money to take care of you. He got enough dick to deal with you. I don't know, Megan. Comment below if you think something that's tea. Like, what's up with that? Like, that's pretty cool. And we're going to move on to the next hot topic. But before we do, make sure you guys subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. I don't do it for my health. Make sure you follow us on all of our socials. Instagram.com/Carmine Davis, Instagram.com/Carmine Davis Show, Facebook.com/Carmine Davis, TikTok.com/Carmine Davis. And we're going to move on to, you know, this show is pro-gay, pro-black, pro-woman, right? So I'm actually working on a podcast, and I've been working on a podcast for like 2 years, actually. But he is one of the whiteboard people we're going to talk about. And from LoveYouScott.com, George Santos' closing act, a prison sentence for more than 7 years. Okay, George Santos, the former Republican congressman from New York, whose outlandish fabrications and criminal schemes fueled an unforeseen rise and spectacular fall, was sentenced to more than 7 years in federal prison on Friday. Where's the remorse? U.S. District Judge Joanna Siebert asked Santos, the host of a podcast called Pants on Fire, before sentencing him to 87 months behind bars and ordering him to pay almost $374,000 in restitution and over $200,000 in forfeiture. Santos, 36, had pleaded guilty in August of last year to charges of committing wire fraud and aggravated identity theft, conduct that prosecutors said was part of a years-long scheme that preyed upon the campaign's finance system and his own political party donors and family members in order to line his own pockets. Which, low-key, I live for, okay? That's why I will be discussing this on a future day. He was ordered to surrender by July the 25th. That's coming up. So no hot girl summer from you, Mrs. Santos. Okay, so Siebert handed down the sentence after Santos made a tearful plea for mercy and acknowledged he betrayed the confidence of the constituents. The judge did not appear moved by Santos' sobs. She said she doesn't like sending people to jail, but Santos was fully deserving of the lengthy sentence. In social media posts Friday night, Santos criticized the judge's sentence and called on Trump to intervene. Oh, I believe that 7 years and an over-the-top. I believe that 7 years is an over-the-top political influence sentence, and I implore that President Trump gives me a chance to prove I'm more than the mistakes I've made, Santos wrote on a post on X. Unsurprisingly, the White House did not immediately respond to the request for comment Friday night. Santos added in his post that he offers his deepest apology and that he had asked the court for a sentence that balanced accountability with a chance to prove through sustained, measurable actions that I can still contribute positively to the community I wronged. Santos' attorney had urged Siebert to sentence him to the minimum of 2 years. His conduct, though, involving dishonesty and abuse of trust, stemmed largely from misguided desperation related to his political campaign rather than inherent malice. His attorneys contended in court filing, noting that he had no criminal history. Moreover, the public nature of this case and Mr. Santos' fall from position of public trust serves as a stark warning to others who might contemplate similar offenses, their filing said. Asked this month on a podcast whether he planned to ask President Donald Trump for a pardon, Santos said, you bet your sweet ass I would. In an interview with NY1 this week, Santos said he hadn't reached out to Trump, but he added that he believes the president is aware of the situation. If he feels like I'm worthy of a communication or of a clemency or whatever the case is, he can make that decision, he said. John J. Durman, the U.S. Attorney of the Eastern District of New York, called the sentence justice after the hearing and said Santos was finally held accountable for the mountain of lies, theft, and fraud he perpetrated. For the defendant, it was Judgment Day, and for his many victims, including campaign donors, political parties, government agencies, elected bodies, his own family members, and his constituents, it is justice, Durman said. Prosecutors had urged Siebert to throw the book at the disgraced former Republican congressman to reflect on the seriousness of Santos' unparalleled crimes. From his creation of a wholly fictitious biography to his callous theft of money from elderly and impaired donors, Santos' unrestrained greed and voracious appetite for fame enabled him to exploit the very system by which we selected our representatives. Prosecutors said in a sentencing memorandum in which they asked Siebert to sentence him for 87 months in prison. Prosecutors said that despite his guilty plea to the pair of felony fraud charges and a teary expression of remorse to news cameras after the proceeding, Santos is a pathological liar, spilled, who isn't actually remorseful for his actions. I mean, obviously, bitch. Have y'all ever seen, pause. Have y'all ever seen an interview with this man? Like, come on. Okay. Prosecutors noted he'd recently launched a weekly podcast called Pants on Fire with George Santos, which they called a perfect crystallization of his lack of genuine contrition and his tone-deaf efforts to continue turning lies into dollars. It is abundantly clear that without a substantial deterrent, Santos will continue to deceive and defraud for years to come. That is especially true given Santos's craven efforts to leverage his law-breaking as a springboard to celebrity and riches, while failing to pay restitution to the people he swindled, prosecutors said. Santos was elected to Congress in 2022 when he flipped a seat on Long Island from Democratic to Republican, helping cement a narrow GOP majority in the House. And this is karma. Okay. Questions about his background emerged before he even started his term. The New York Times reported that he had lied about or embellished parts of his resume and personal history. That led to other fabrications being revealed, including a claim that he was Jewish. He later said he was Jewish. Oh, she's a mess. Those lies were later revealed to include campaign finance fraud. He was indicted in federal court on Long Island on a wide array of charges in 2023. Prosecutors said he committed identity theft and swindled donors to enrich himself and live a luxurious lifestyle. Among those whose credit card information he used to make unauthorized donations were 3 elderly persons suffering from some degree of cognitive impairment or decline, prosecutors said. He was later hit with a scathing House Ethics Committee report that found he spent campaign funds on rent, luxury designer goods, personal trips to Las Vegas and the Hamptons, cosmetic treatments, and a subscription to an adult content site, OnlyFans. Listen. I get it. Girls gotta live, okay? The House voted to expel him in December 2023. Santos claims to have ranked in hundreds of thousands of dollars since then, thanks in large part to personalized videos he was selling on this website Cameo, which you guys need to check out my Cameo. Pause. Speaking of taking advantage of a moment, cameo.com/Carmine Davis. I'm coming back on it next month. I took a break because y'all were being really, really weird. I'm like, honey, my OnlyFans gate was like 3 months when lockdown happened. If I was going to do OnlyFans, I would have did it then, child. Don't come on my Cameo asking me for weird shit. Okay. In their sentencing memo, prosecutors suggested he might have been inflating those claims as well. Of course, Santos represented to the probation department that he has earned approximately $400,000 during the first month of his career on Cameo and now receives $5,000 per month on average. Yet he represented in his financial statement to the government that his lifetime earnings from Cameo were $358,256. Clearly, he is lying to someone, the filing said. They also said Santos told prosecutors that he'd been paid $200,000 by a documentary filmmaker, but that he told the probation department the amount was $250,000. Prosecutors noted that under the terms of the plea agreement, Santos had agreed to pay $200,000 forfeiture and over $373,000 in restitution to his victims. In a court filing this month, they said that Santos had forfeited nothing and has not repaid any of his victims. This is a city girl. Let's keep going. I need to get this done. Okay. In his interview with NY1, Santos said, as of today, right now, I'm unable to pay anything. I don't know if that's going to change within the next 24 to 48 hours prior to sentencing, because I'm still working on trying to make some kind of meaningful attempt at a restitution because it's my obligation. Bitch, pay them what you owe. Okay, this is my issue with the George Santos thing, right? If he was a little bit darker, what would be the conversation? Like, this bitch is a city girl. And I get what she's doing. Bitch, I get what she's doing. She's trying to ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, 1,000%. Like, I get it. Like, bitch, do your thing, honey. Like, but this is, if this was me doing this shit, bitch, I wouldn't have gotten this far. How did he make more money when he got caught than ever? Like, come on now. But I got to give the girl her tens. Like, this bitch she had a lifestyle to maintain. She had shit she needed to do. Niggas ready to break that bread. So she went out there and got it. Miss George Santos, you don't get no judgment from Carmine Davis, okay? Come on the show. Not on this show. I have another show. Reach out to me, George Santos. I want to talk to you. Because, bitch, I get it. And what's so sad, though, you're about to get your just due because, bitch, you wouldn't look out for me when you were in that seat, bitch. This is the same type of bullshit. Like, they're making laws and they're trying to take down people who look like me who do the same thing that they do. But then when the tables turn, when it's you want 2 months in prison for the shit that you just did? Girl, you are, bitch. No, Miss Mamas. Bitch, if that was JT did time, honey. And she didn't even do half of the shit that you did. Come on now. Leave a comment below if you understand where I'm coming from. We got to keep moving. Leave a comment below if you get where I'm coming from. This George Santos. Do y'all think that Miss Santos needs a... Come on, be for real. Be fucking for real. I live for this story, though. Let's move on. But make sure you guys subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. I don't do it for my health, child. Hit that bell button. 5 stars because I am a 5-star bitch, okay? And we're going to move on to the next hot topic. Follow us on all of our socials. Instagram.com/Carmine Davis. Instagram.com/Carmine Davis Show. TikTok.com/Carmine Davis. Facebook.com/Carmine Davis. Let's move on. From LovelyScott.com, some great news. Rapper Flo Milli welcomes her first baby, a boy. I got you forever. My Capricorn sister. Flo Milli is now a mom. Flo melted the collective hearts of her followers with a baby picture holding her baby boy sporting a diaper. She also made sure to let fans know that they need to take their job protecting their nephew seriously. Y'all bet not play about y'all internet nephew, Flo's wrote. All of the uncles and aunties flooded Flo Milli's Instagram comment section with congratulatory messages from Lotto, Halle Bailey, Glorilla, Ruby Rose, and more. According to Vibe, Flo revealed that the father is rapper. Okay, I was going to ask if she revealed the father. Gordot, when he shared photos from his baby shower showing the two together. Who is this? We'll have to get into that in a minute. Shortly after Flo revealed she had given birth, Gordot also announced his son's arrival on Instagram with a carousel of photos featuring the newborn. Welcome my firstborn, 6. He captioned the post. It's not easy being a black father in America. Oh, she married one of them. In America Day, already counting me out. Okay, it's not easy. Oh, she married one of them. It's not easy being a black father in America. They already counted me out. Flo's followers knew she was going into labor when she posted photos of a hospital bed on Thursday, April 24th, and captioned it, "Y'all pray for me." The Never Lose Me rapper received support from JID, Wale, Lotto, once again, and so many others in her comments. Flo Milli confirmed her pregnancy in November when she took to X writing, "Flo mommy shit. I can't even see my coochie no more. That's crazy." Weeks prior to her confirmation, pregnancy rumors ran rampant on social media after Flo posted a clip featuring her previewing new music, which saw a man rubbing her baby bump. She pushed back, claiming to be bloated at the time. What's fitting is that the same song she was teasing when fans first saw her pregnant belly also arrived in full on Friday. Gripper. Features T-Pain and samples the Flo Rida Legends 2005 anthem, "I'm in Love with a Stripper." Congratulations. Okay, let's see. Here's his, oh no. This is her baby daddy. Okay. So, okay. Listen, congratulations, Flo. Ooh, congratulations, Flo. A grow and a glow. So this is the Capricorn thing, right? We will always, I don't know a Capricorn besides Michelle Obama, right? And at the time they were dating, remember who Barack Obama was. We really don't know how to pick a partner on the outside, to the outside world that agrees with what we like, right? We really do tend to marry partners or partner up with people who make us feel like we can do anything. make us feel like a bad bitch, despite what he really is or whatever. We can be really blind and we don't see our partners the way y'all see them. But our partners tend to not play about us. Yeah. Oh no, he don't have a. Oh no, it looks like he don't have a. He don't have a headboard. Flo. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh no. Oh no, Flo. Oh no, Flo. Okay. All right. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. You know, I wouldn't want people to take my Instagram like to be exactly who I am. Like, if you judge my Instagram, you would just see a hot girl. I am. You would probably see someone who's all about themselves. I kind of am. I'm not. I'm not going to judge. I'm going to watch because once I have my baby reveal, I don't want people to judge my baby daddy. You know, so that's the show. I don't have anything else nice to say. Leave a comment. Congratulations to Flo. What do y'all think? Flo's. Do y'all see what I? Do y'all see what I'm talking about? I wish she never said anything. I wish she just never. I just wish that she just. All right. Subscribe. Make sure you guys hit the bell button. Make sure you guys rate the show 5 stars. I'm a 5-star bitch. Thumbs up. Follow us on all of our socials. Instagram.com/Carmine Davis. Instagram.com/Carmine Davis Show. TikTok.com/Carmine Davis. Facebook.com/Carmine Davis. I love y'all. Bye.